The legal saga surrounding Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has reached a critical turning point this May 2026 as the detained leader of the indigenous peoples of Biafra officially escalates his battle for freedom to the Court of Appeal. Following a high-stakes judgment delivered in late 2025, where Justice James Omotosho of the Federal High Court sentenced Kanu to life imprisonment on multiple terrorism-related charges, the legal team for the IPOB leader has now filed a formal notice of appeal aimed at quashing that conviction. This latest update is not just a routine legal maneuver. It is a direct challenge to the very foundation of the trial that saw Kanu convicted on counts 1, 4, 5, and 6 of a 7-count charge. Kanu is now insisting that his trial was riddled with fundamental legal errors that amounted to a massive miscarriage of justice, particularly pointing out that he was convicted under the Terrorism Prevention Amendment Act of 2013, a law he claims had already been repealed by the newer 2022 Act by the time of his sentencing. The tension in the courtroom is expected to rise, as Kanu has specifically requested to be physically present during the appeal hearings, even indicating a desire to conduct part of the appeal in person to speak directly to the justices. His legal team is raising serious red flags over the fairness of the initial proceedings, arguing that the trial court delivered its judgment while a bail application and preliminary objections regarding the court's competence were still pending. One of the most explosive claims being brought before the appellate court is the issue of double jeopardy. Kanu's lawyers argue he was retried on facts that had previously been nullified by a prior Court of Appeal ruling, which should have protected him from further prosecution on those specific grounds. As this legal earthquake unfolds, the atmosphere in the southeast remains heavy with anticipation. To ensure you stay updated with every breaking detail from the appellate court as this life sentence is challenged, please take a moment right now to hit the like button on this video. Liking the video helps our reporting reach more people who are searching for the truth about this case. Also, make sure you hit the subscribe button and turn on your notification bell immediately. By subscribing, you join a community of thousands who rely on us for accurate, real-time updates on the most sensitive legal and political stories in Nigeria. Your support allows us to continue bringing you these deep dive reports without fear or favor. So please subscribe now to stay ahead of the news. Beyond the courtroom, the debate over Kanu's future has taken on a new international dimension. The Biafra Republic Government in Exile has recently declared that while they support his release, they will not recognize any negotiations or deals struck while Kanu is in custody, arguing that a leader in detention lacks the independence to represent the interests of the people. They are instead pushing for a diplomatic approach that involves the United States government as a mediator once Kanu is freed. Meanwhile, Kanu remains in a correctional facility in Sokoto State, where he has been held since his transfer request was denied earlier this year. With 5 life sentences hanging in the balance, the Court of Appeal now holds the final key to whether the lower court's predetermined script, as Kanu's family calls it, will be torn up or upheld. This high-stakes update brings us to a very serious question that is currently dividing the nation. With the Court of Appeal now set to review claims that Nnamdi Kanu was convicted under a repealed law and denied a fair hearing, do you believe the appellate court will quash the life sentence and order his release, or will the legal complexities of the 2022 Terrorism Act keep him behind bars? Furthermore, what do you think about his request to argue the case himself in person? I am genuinely eager to read your personal, honest, and detailed perspectives on this legal battle. Please go straight down to the comments section right now and share your thoughts on whether this appeal marks the beginning of the end for this long-running trial. Your voice is a critical part of this national conversation, and your input helps us understand how the public views the search for justice in Nigeria.